under his watch. Good evening to you, Your Excellency. Welcome to Politics Tonight. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
Thank you. So, Governor, it's been 5 years, 8 months since you took over as governor of Nasarawa State. And I remember how hard it was. It was definitely a tall battle, particularly in the Northern Senatorial District where you come from. In 2019, your vision for the state is to transform Nasarawa State into a functional private sector-led economy. You promised to create opportunities for citizens. You talked about improving the quality of their lives and shape the state into a regional entrepreneurship hub. If you were to score yourself, would you give yourself a pass mark?
Well, I usually don't like giving myself a pass mark or a failure or any of those kind of scores. I allow other people to do that. But I will say so far so good. For sure, Nasarawa State is better than what we met it right now. So many things that Nasarawa State never had 5 years ago, today the state has most of those things. All the uncompleted projects have been completed with the exception of a road that is roughly about 63 kilometers that we are working on. We have done more new projects than even the ones we inherited. We have changed life here from the state capital, from more than just like a glorified local government headquarters into a full-fledged state capital today. We have been able to pay most of the outstandings. Is it in salaries? Is it in gratuities? Is it in that? We have engaged the state as to be the true solid mineral state by now having industries that have springing up in the area of lithium, tin mining, tantalite, and barite. We have been able actually to pay a lot of other students and engage students now into the area of vocational and technical education, something that we didn't have much of. We have established institutions into the area. We have strengthened the healthcare sector. And in fact, Nasarawa State was one of the 4 states that have been rated in the country by the Chatham House when it comes to the primary healthcare agencies in the country. Just today, we have received an award from Sasakawa among, again, another 4 states in the Federation that are known for making aggressive effort in the area of agriculture. And that's even the reason why I'm in Abuja today. So those are the kinds of progress that we have made so far in the various areas. Security-wise, we thank God Almighty, that the state has been able, to secure its borders with some states that have been having lots of challenges. Yes, we have 1 or 2 challenges here and there, but generally, in the North Central region, perhaps Nasarawa is the most peaceful state that you can think of. And that's why we continue to see so many investors that are rushing into the state, trying to establish one over the other. There is no week that goes by without me meeting 3 or 4 investors that are coming into Nasarawa State in the area of urban development, that is housing, in the area of healthcare, that is clinic and hospitals, in the area of agriculture or mining that has received most of the awards. We have received some of the biggest companies you can think of in the lithium mining, like CanMax, CATL, that have arrived in Nasarawa State to show that. So I can go on and on, and that's so far so good.
So congratulations to you on that award. But Mr. Governor, whenever I have an opportunity to speak with Northern governors, I'm always very concerned about education, which they say is the bedrock of any functioning society. Since elected in 2019, would you consider taking out-of-school children back to the classes a top priority of your administration? What have you done so far in ensuring that the issue of having uneducated children on the streets during learning hours is drastically reduced?
One thing that we did on arrival is we didn't, coming from my background of the private sector, I didn't want to just say we are investing money in education without even knowing where the money was going to go into. So first we engaged the College of Sciences at the Federal University Lafayette into what we call a baseline survey to look at the 1,400 primary schools we have and the over 400 secondary schools we had, and to look at their needs. What it was that we did, and to look at the number of children we have out of school, whether it is actually girl's child or Almajiris and the rest of that, and to find out why they were out of school. That's what the baseline survey has been able to do. So what we did since I came in 2019, we had budgeted the highest chunk of these to education, highest chunk of our budget. In the year 2020 that we came in, actually 26%. In the year 2021, 31%. In the year 2023, 36%. And now we have gone back down to about 24%. So that's what we have done. So it's not just about, building the schools. We needed to know what they needed. So far, we have employed over 8,000 teachers for secondary schools, and we are employing about 2,000 teachers for primary schools. So now a lot of them, the teachers that we have had, probably you heard in the news, that there was actually a problem in the employment of some of the 1,000 teachers out of the 8,000 that we have engaged. And those people that we found, because of the importance we attach to education, that had done something wrong, we actually dismissed them from service, and we engage a fresh set of people, in order to go and carry out the exercise so it will be done. That's how much importance we attach to education.